Welcome, welcome to Give Me the Mic. We're so glad to have you again with us today. I'm Faye Bailey Lucas, your host of Give Me the Mic, and my co-host, none other than my brother, Zachary Mitchum. Give it up for him. I can't do this without my brother. Now, I hope he behaved today because our guest is someone we grew up with. We know them personally, but we want to stay on course because we want to really promote what they're doing. They're doing some great things. We don't want to spill it yet because we want to hear what Jesus has to say about humble beginnings. I'm going to turn the mic over to my brother, Zachary Mitchum, the host of What Jesus Says.
Lord, I'm going to pray right now for my sister. She's always a nervous wreck, and she should know that you prepared the way for everything to run smoothly. But staying on topic, hey, hey, hey,
That's
praise God for
right.
this glorious day. Look, the Lord says, who is despised humble beginners? Like he said in Zechariah, and that's my name, Zach, right? Zechariah 4:10. He said, who despised humble beginners? Are you kidding me? I love to see the work begin. Because when you see things when they very start out, you can get more glory at the outset. When you can see it all unfold, not at the end, but in the beginning. Like Bill Gates was a 13-year-old kid. Probably never imagined he'll be $1 trillion company. Are you kidding me? The Lord tells us like this. He said, my sister was talking about having commonality with the guest speaker. And we're from a place that's pretty austere, basic, right?
Right.
Fort Hill. And Philip went to see, if John, the first chapter, to tee it off, he went to see Nathan. He said, hey, we found the Messiah. We found the guy that's going to save Israel. He said, yeah. He says, Jesus from Nazareth. He said, Nazareth? Is there anything good could come from Nazareth?
Oh,
Hey, we're
yeah.
talking about Fort Hill, Macon, Georgia specifically. We were river
Straight
rats,
out.
man. Anything good come from Macon? And you going to see some of the best things that ever came from Macon, not
Hallelujah.
just Macon, East Macon's in the house.
Yes.
We're from the Orient, came from Macon, Georgia. So the bottom line is this. If you're starting out something or if you're just getting into the business, don't give up because the
Yeah.
Lord has your best interest in mind. So I'm going to turn the mic over to my sister. We're going to kick it off with our
Okay.
guest speaker. I'm excited.
Thank you, brother. This is our event. You know, you were my first sponsor, and now we have made 40 years. Thank you, Woody, for putting this up that we can show the people that we're celebrating 40 years of business for All Dolled Up. And we're inviting you to our all white party August 30th in Fort Lauderdale at the beautiful Broward Center for the Performing Arts. And brother, I just want to thank you publicly for believing in me when I first started this company in 1985. You gave me $100. To me, that was a lot of money back then.
It's a
And
lot to me too, and it's an investment. So I can't wait to get my return.
you're
After
gonna get
40
your
years, that should be about
listen,
$1 million.
listen, brother. That's why you wrote the book.
Yeah,
How I
okay,
gave my way to personal wealth. You
okay.
planted your seed in All Dolled Up, and here we are 40 years later. So,
40 years.
Woody, go ahead and push those commercials, and then we're going to meet our special guest.
Amen. Okay.
Oh, oh, yeah. Ain't got nobody. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I ain't got nobody. Oh, 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 yeah. Ain't got nobody. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I ain't got nobody. Oh, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Maybe we can bring it to North Carolina. Who knows?
Brother, look, can we now bring to the stage none other than Alvin Waters? Come on up,
We coming
Alvin.
to package it. It's Alvin and Calvin. No, you can't say one
Well,
without the other.
I know we can't introduce you
Well, we
without
want to
saying
apologize
Calvin.
because the
Alvin
brother
and
is
Calvin
going through
Waters,
something. Yeah.
one is
That's it.
missing today. He's under the weather, but we got his brother with us today to represent Randy's Donut. Welcome, Randy. I'm sorry, Alvin. Welcome, welcome,
No, you
welcome to
don't
Give
call
It
him
a Mic.
Calvin. See, you only got to say twin.
I was gonna
All
ask you,
right.
did y'all
Well,
play games with your parents in the
I know
school?
because they are
Oh no, that's
twins.
the worst whooping you can get. What are you talking about?
Y'all play tricks with your mama.
Oh, you don't play with my mama. You still don't play with her today.
Well, hold on.
Uh,
Let's take it another place. How about in school?
Oh
Did you
my
play it
goodness.
in
oh
school?
no, you had to. Well, when we went to school, it was Mr. McDowell, Miss Wimberly.
That's
Oh
right.
my
And
God.
no, and back then you could get paddled. You get a
Oh,
whooping when you went to
They
principal's
don't
office.
do
That
that
was
now.
yeah, kids. You that's the last thing you want to hear. Your name called to the principal office.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Well, welcome.
uh,
We so glad you took on this invitation. I know what you're going through. You're getting ready to open up your store in Atlanta and you took the time to come and talk with us anyway. With all the challenges
mm,
that you're facing today, I am so grateful to have you today. So
um,
we're gonna give you the flow, Alvin. I really want to know why donuts. Why did you want to invest in Randy's Donut?
see, everybody think it's the donut. No, it was the because Alvin and I used to live in LA,
Uh-huh,
and it was always our dream of ours. It's not a donut; it's an iconic brand.
uh-huh,
Because the actual Randy's been in over 200 movies and counted,
uh-huh,
mm,
and we always wanted to bring one to the East Coast. So every year we would go out for our birthday, and when we went out for our birthday, uh, we would stop by La Cienega, uh, right there in Inglewood, and we'll pick up donuts. And we always stayed at our favorite places up in Beverly Hills, and we'll just take the scenic route of La Cienega with
uh-huh,
our donuts.
uh-huh.
So one year, a couple of years ago, um, I called Alvin because we stayed at different hotels. Yeah, I'm bougie like that. I stayed Beverly Hills Hilton. I'm gonna say, and he stayed at
our
this other
Fort Hill.
hotel
Who would have
called
known?
yeah,
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 I
this other
love it.
hotel called the London. So I was sitting on the balcony, and I said, I'm gonna call and see, can I get some information on if we can bring a franchise to Atlanta. And just so happened when I called the actual owner, because the brand been around since 1952.
Wow.
So the actual owner was walking by somebody's desk and he picked the phone up.
Wow.
I mean, he talking about God's will or whatever.
Yeah.
So he said, I told him who we were and we wanted to meet with him. He said he had 15 minutes to meet with us. So I called Alvin at his hotel and we both flew down the Inglewood of Manchester. And that 15 minutes meeting turned into 2 to 3 hours
Mm,
of us
Wow.
talking, you know, learning about each other and everything. And so literally going back and forth like 2 weeks, he called us. He said, I'm really impressed with y'all guys with the history and everything that y'all done. He said, I want y'all to have 10 franchises.
mm.
Wow.
So
Jesus.
Alvin said 10. And then we had to think about it. Me and him went back and forth with each other. And then we thought, okay, 10 franchises. Got one in Atlanta, that's Fulton County. You got Gwinnett, Marietta, Cobb. We started naming all the surrounding. We did a blanket of all the counties around Atlanta to put the big donut on.
Oh wow.
So I'm actually sitting at one of the first location. We opened it July 3rd,
July
the day
3rd.
before 4th of July, and I'm at Lenox Square, the busiest mall in Georgia, with 35 million people
Jesus.
coming in this mall, and we have the only freestanding store that's here.
Amen.
Uh,
Wow, that is awesome, 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 awesome. And it went from 15 minutes to 2 hours. Now that's favor. I
yeah, it
call
is.
that favor. And I know my brother is very impressed because he's always talking about all the good people that have come out of Macon, Georgia. We started with humble beginnings. And who would have thought we would be here right now? And so I want to bring Zach up to speak with you because he know all these common people that we grew up with and how did they have any impact in your life, because today we want you to motivate, inspire, and cultivate someone. Tell us
Okay.
who motivated you, who inspired you, who cultivated you. Bring up my brother Zach.
Calvin, you're gonna have to pray for my sister, man. She does
Yeah.
look. I asked her. She not into name dropping and all that, but
Oh,
she
you know
had this
what?
lady. I said, you know, Lynn Whitfield. You say that's a friend of mine. She came to her store, but she don't see that as being important. You got to know how
When you talk to Lynn,
talk
that's
about
a
the
that
importance of networking. You know Lynn Whitfield, right?
yeah, that's my buddy.
No, but she doesn't understand the importance of networking. I mean, she
But she
used to
did,
do the hair
yeah.
for Nat King Cole's wife. Are you kidding? So you got to maintain those relationships. You never know where they'll take you. Talk about
I
that a little
Mhm.
bit.
know it went from 15 minutes to 2 hours.
Yep.
So talk
That
about
stuck with me.
connections and
That
how
stuck
you,
with me, brother. That stuck with me.
yeah.
So tell us who motivated, who inspired you, Calvin.
Well, even with we started in Northeast High School, and we started a dance group. So when from the dance group, we toured the world. As soon as we graduated, we was on the road with Parliament Funkadelics. We toured with them, little kids, uh, all we up to Canada,
Mm,
and then after that, I played trombone. Alvin played trumpet in the band, Northeast High School band, and we always wanted to do music. So we didn't have. That's when Wendell kind of came up. 'Cause he was the only guitar player at the time that we knew. And all these guys, and I'm gonna put them on blast. A lot of guys, they were too busy to help us with a rhythm section. So Albert and I would take our trumpet and trombone. And at the time, our mom and dad, when they were busy or they were working, they couldn't get you a ride. So the next thing you had to do, either ride a bike or walk.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, dirt roads, everything,
hmm
that
Humble.
determination.
hmm
So we used to ask this other guy, I'm gonna leave their names out of it, that would they play guitar and bass for us because we had this song, and the song was first song we ever wrote. We wrote it with one of the members of the group in AC Black, his name Carrie Lord. It was a song called "Fooling Yourself."
mm
So we just knew we were the horn player. We just knew the horn part, so we needed a guitar and a bass player. Want nobody help us. So one night, Alvin and I had walked all the way over to another high school, but
mm
Yeah.
Central High School,
Yeah.
and we called back then. You ain't had no cell phone. So when you call them on the phone, you said, "Hey, you gonna be home?" Yeah, I'm gonna be home. Alvin and I will walk from Northeast all
What?
the way over to what's the park? Techno Square Park,
Yeah,
Well,
Times Square.
Mercer.
Mercer. We'll walk all the way over to Mercer because he stayed far from Mercer. By the time we got over there, the guy had left and he
Oh.
was out with his girlfriend. So, so after about the fourth or fifth time, I would walk over to the guy's house. I I remember his name. I'm just gonna say his first name, uh, Daryl.
Okay.
So we were walking back one night, knowing we had to walk by like 15 miles.
Oh, wow.
So Alvin just stopped in the middle of the street holding his trumpet case. And I said, "What's wrong with you?" He gave me that pause. He looked at me. He said, "What they doing that me and you can't do?"
Come on now.
Come on. That's a good word right there. What are
And I
they?
said, "What?" He said, "If I would like curse, whatever." He said, "Them niggas, I ain't gonna put these shit. If them niggas taught themselves how to play, why we can't?"
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
So I borrowed a old guitar with 5 strings on it, because lead guitar got 6 strings on. And one of I had this girl buy me a cheap bass for $100. I had put my player mode on, and we would sit up in the middle of the night. Because back then, your mama used to come in the room and say, "Turn them lights off. I got to pay a electric bill." We would sit up in the dark and teach ourselves how to play.
Jesus.
We got our first recording contract, and I'm with Larry Black from Cameo,
Wow.
and we only know how to play. I only know how to play 2 notes at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, Atlanta artist, and I never forget. So one night, Larry called, and I'm gonna use his voice distinctly. He said, "Twins, what are you doing?" He called my mama house. I said, "Nothing, Larry." We was excited. Larry was calling. He said, "Great, you open up for SOS next week."
Oh my God.
You have to be
I
prepared for
remember
success when it
SOS
comes,
man.
right?
And me and Al, like, I never been on stage. I've been on stage dancing, but I never been on stage actually playing an instrument.
Mm.
Jeez.
And instead of us, we could have said, "No, we can't do it, Larry." No. And Alvin looked at me. We both sit down there and talk, scared as hell. But guess what? We opened up. But it was in Columbus, Georgia. We
Wow.
opened up
Wow.
for SOS. We had 15 to 20 minutes on stage, opened up for SOS. We assembled some guys out of Atlanta, because still guys in Macon didn't believe us.
Wow.
Oh, that's how it is.
In your
Yeah,
own
but
country.
I
Own
never
country.
forget. And Alvin and I, before we went on stage, we had a. I didn't have a butterfly in my stomach. I had a dinosaur in my stomach.
Look, Calvin, listen.
Like,
I'm a little older than you are, and I obviously know the framework. I was in a thing called Upward Bound with a guy you might know, Willie Morris.
yep,
Are you kidding me?
Willie,
Willie Morris. And he
Willie,
played
what are you?
football.
Yep. Did Willie sing with Black Exotics?
That yeah, Black Exotics, and he also played with
See?
Cameo
Yep, Willie played with
Wow.
Cameo.
and Mark
And when we
Lockett.
got signed, everybody looked at us because we had all these guys could play back in the day. Black
Yeah,
Exotics. I forgot the other band name. These guys was like they
Black
would stomp
Snow
holes
with
in us.
Barteam Muhammad.
Yeah, Barteam. Wow, I
Wow.
heard Barteam passed.
Yeah, he passed away. So did
Wow.
Otis
Wow.
Jr. Man, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
tell us. Listen. You got because we only got a 30-minute segment, but it's
Hmm.
profound where you came from. You mentioned things like people would never even think of dirt roads, right?
Hmm.
And so even going to that point, it's hard to imagine. I tell people we used to have to walk through the graveyards to go everywhere we went.
Graveyard. Yep. Scared as hell. We didn't walk through them. We ran through them at that time.
It's so, and I am so motivated. I am so
That was
inspired.
a deck stayed up by the graveyard in
That's
Fort
right.
Fort
Yeah,
Hill.
Reddy.
And
That's his grandmother
yeah,
that stayed next to the graveyard.
yeah,
Wow.
that's her.
Jesus.
And we were like, Sometimes we wouldn't take that shortcut out of respect for the
We-
dead. I ain't running through no graveyard in the nighttime. I don't give it.
But look
I
where the
don't.
Lord
I
has
got a couple.
brought
I don't
us.
give a damn. I don't
but
give a
look
damn
at
how
you
late it
now, right?
was.
You in Nordstrom's. You in talk about that. How do you get in the clothing line? I saw your interview, and it was
Hmm.
very impressive. Nobody turns you down now because of name recognition. What's that all about? How's that feel for you?
Well, a couple of years ago, that was a red bottom hat,
Okay.
uh, and a guy. I live in Buckhead, in Atlanta, and I was walking up through this little Rodale Drive area named Shops of Buckhead and Buckhead, and this guy he was selling the hats out of the trunk of his car. He had
Wow.
designed a hat. And I asked my little nephew named Ralph at the time, I said, it's a nice hat. Who had his hat? He said, that's the guy over there. He trying to get him in the store. So I
Wow.
walked up to the guy and I said, yo, you got a nice hat. I said, you ever thought about being in Neiman Marcus and Bergdorf and Goodman? And, he was from South Carolina, North Carolina. He said, shoot, man, I can't get in there. You country boy. I looked him dead in his face. I said, you can't, but we can. I didn't even know. I just spoke that into existence.
Oh,
Come
come on
on.
now.
That's some good
So
motivation right there.
it took him 2 weeks too. I need to do that 2 weeks thing. So the guys, I said, you signed a contract with us. If we don't make nothing happen, I tear it up in your face. Tear the contract and then no love, no love. So he signed the contract, send it over the email. I was at Alvin's house, and Alvin, as soon as the Alvin got the email, Alvin sit back at his desk and he put his feet up on his desk. He said, give him like an hour or so. So at that point, then we called him back and he said, okay, you and all the Neiman Marcus and Bird off Goodman's across the country.
Wow.
And he told me, I know there's a Christian saying, he said, you should liking me. You should liking me. I said, no. I said, we leave to go to Dallas home office next week.
Wow, the
And
favor.
and we had our first Trump show in Neiman's here. And the people at Neiman Marcus, they said, well, it's a new brand, Alvin and Calvin. No, you probably get about 100 people show up. I will send you over the video. That day we had the Trump show, everybody show. We had almost 2,000 people show up to
Wow.
Wow.
buy a $500 hat.
But
Ah.
you mentioned a good point. You have to be prepared when the success calls you.
Oh
You
my
can't
Yeah,
just
goodness.
say, you know what? I was playing a good game, but we're not prepared for it. You don't probably never get that call again. Atlantic Star used to have a song. When love calls, you better answer.
yeah, you better
Because it
answer.
might be too late
Too late
if you
if
hesitate. So
you
you said,
hesitate.
look,
Yeah.
I can get you in there. You said I have an idea, but I spoke it into because so you have to be
Okay.
prepared for success. And once you've done it one time, it's like washing your hair. Wash, rinse, do it again. You don't have to have the instruction. And that's the same thing
You
I
know,
tell people about investing. I do investing. I don't have I can't sing. I can sing a little bit. Y'all gonna get the band back together. You need a vocal guy. I can sing.
Oh my
But
I
goodness.
I'm
ain't
a little
played in so
old, but I
long.
still can
My
dance. I can do
guitar
the
are like
fucking four quarters. So if y'all get the band back, might look up Zach Mitchell for old homeboy from Fort Hill, right?
So,
So Faye asked you who motivated you guys. Mr. Johnson, Coach Dantley, who was at the
right.
school that motivated you?
It was Reverend Hudson.
Hudson, okay.
Oh, I
Oh yeah, that was
remember
my
him.
high school, my elementary school teacher, Miss Hudson.
Yep,
Her
Miss
husband, yeah.
Hudson. But Reverend Hudson, me and Alvin was sitting in class, and he asked us a question about some homework or something.
Uh-huh.
And me and Alvin had an answer for him. And Reverend Hudson told me and Alvin, he said, you two little niggas is too smart for your own good.
Wait, now he didn't say the N word, right?
Yeah, it did. Reverend Hudson was still Reverend Hudson. He still a Hudson before the Reverend.
Oh my goodness.
And he said, y'all gonna go a long way.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
wow.
wow. He prophesied to
Yeah,
you,
yeah, he did.
and here
And
Wow.
you
then
are,
another teacher that I dearly admire was Miss Eccles. She used to be
Miss
mean as
Eccles. I
crap in
remember
school,
her. Yeah.
real pretty with a Miss Eccles, and she taught me at the time how to have my first vision board,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
and us succeeding at the levels we had was on my very first vision board.
Outstanding. Yeah.
When I was in high school.
That's great.
Nobody knew nothing about a vision board, and they even know what it was, but a manifestation, and that was it.
You might
Amen.
want to put that in writing. Do you guys think about writing a book, Kevin?
Shoot, it should have been a movie putting together this franchise there. Because me and Alvin,
But Calvin, I want you to tell the audience how they can reach you. I don't see your Instagram or anything that's up, but we did have your
oh,
Instagram. Tell them
it's
And,
how
and
they
twins
we can put it up
Alvin
right quick.
Calvin. It's
okay.
twins Alvin Calvin on all social media platforms. If they want to Google us, it's Alvin and Calvin Waters.
Alvin Calvin Waters.
Do you
And
still do
Uh-huh.
we have
producing? How was it to work with Telly Riley and all those guys?
Oh, I just told the Teddy the other day. All of them guys, Teddy Riley, Brian Michael Cox, the Underdogs, all these guys, when they ever got in despair, they would come to me and Alvin asking, could we help them?
Mm,
oh wow.
Because we got Teddy Riley, Underdog, uh, about 10 other producers, big publishing deals over in Japan, which we collectively did $15 million
wow.
Amen.
on a publishing deal.
Did
Awesome.
you work
Awesome.
with the guy, the rappers from making like Jeezy and all those guys?
But Jeezy, I hadn't really worked with him, but we used to just tell Jeezy, sit down somewhere and keep your ass out of trouble.
Now you made a you, now that was a big point. I played football. Well, actually, I was terrible.
I
But the
don't
guy's
remember you
name is
playing no
his
football.
name is Jerry Anderson. Have you ever heard of Jerry Anderson?
I remember Jerry Harrison.
And he was in prison. Now help the audience know how not to do that. Now he could have gone to any school to play football, but he made millions of dollars, and he was vindicated by Barack Obama, right? He was pardoned. Talk
Hmm.
about that.
Pardon? Sometimes certain situations and certain environments will get you hemmed up.
Wow.
It will get you hemmed up.
Yeah.
And some guys, a lot of guys, as I learned as I got younger, a lot of guys in, a lot of guys in jail because of a female
Wow.
Oh
trying
wow.
to get some money to impress or getting into it by somebody over a female, and it's kind of sad, especially in black culture. So sometimes you just, I don't like to walk away from something that's confrontational. It's coming to me, and sometimes you just gotta say, yo, you stupid. I take it up. I just like now, Alvin, I got a little hot head about something. I ain't gonna let nobody that'll walk over me. I'm not gonna even let you put a pinky toe over me. I'll stop you
Amen.
right there. Like I used to tell people all the time, I'll slap a preacher on Sunday morning if he stand out in
Man,
front of
I'm
me.
from the Mac. I'm from Fort Hill. You don't know me.
Yeah, forehead.
Show him that
Wow,
shirt, Faith.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, we have guests that are asking where is the location? Go
Okay.
ahead and tell her where is the location for the
The
first.
location is right in front of Lenox Square Mall. I would be. Can I show y'all?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. See. Actually,
Wow, that's it.
that's the that's Lenox Square Mall over there.
Wow.
All righty.
Okay.
All
And
right.
there's a big donut.
All right.
There's
We on
people eating
we
the
on
donut.
site. I love it.
Yeah.
Great
And
job.
yeah, this is everybody now. It's been a
Wow,
constant
that's
flow like
impressive.
this.
Captain, send me one of them donuts, man.
Man, I send you a whole dozen.
But
Look at
listen,
that.
we're going
Lord
to
bless
really,
you.
really
Congratulations, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let me get a
congratulations.
better shot. I hope our internet don't go out. But I'm right down the corner,
Wow.
right here at Peachtree Street.
Okay.
Soon as you pull in the mall, first freestanding building,
All right. Give
Yeah.
him a
right in
clap.
front of. Yeah,
Woo.
you know they don't let too many white boys have this. I'm sorry.
Be
Thank
careful.
you.
They buy donuts too now, Kevin. Come on.
Oh shit, that's all my whole. Most of our everybody know about the brand, especially white people.
Okay.
I have to tell black people. They say you. I say you seen that big donut that's in L.A. They said no. Then I said, holy moly donuts. So
Wow.
that,
Time to make the donuts. Man, we might have to get a reappearance to broadcast these
I
donuts,
know
man.
we're really gonna push the donut.
Yeah, we're gonna
I am
push it.
so
Yeah.
proud of you. I am so proud, and I am so honored to have you on our broadcast. But we have come to the end of this broadcast, and we are so grateful for all that motivation, inspiration, and cultivating all of our audience to reach their highest potential to become successful. And your story is one to take us there. I was motivated. I was
I'm
inspired.
motivated because not only that, I got a chance to go back down memory lane from
Yeah.
people that I actually
Well,
know.
thank you
It brought
so
back a
much.
lot of memories.
Thank you.
Brought back a lot of situations that we had to overcome coming from,
That's
like you said,
right.
humble beginning. I came from a humble dirt road, a humble
Amen.
dirt road. Yeah.
Well, I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. You know, I tried to sing a little bit. My brother keep telling me, "Hey, your song is gonna go here, go there," and I'm encouraged now, brother. Really, really, I am going to really
Kevin, she
try.
didn't even
And
want me to talk about
I, but this
the Fort
encouraged
Hill
me.
and all that. Show him your shirt. Show him your shirt. Stand up
I
and
don't
show him
know
your
if you can
shirt.
see.
You got it. There you go. Straight out of what?
Straight out of the. I can't see out of the.
Oh, you got it straight out of Salon. I
Long.
thought it was
Oh,
Fort
But
Hill.
I
yeah, I
didn't
thought you were
want you to
straight
see.
out of Macon.
I'm
Yeah, we
straight
got
out
what
of
called straight
Macon.
out of East Macon. Yeah. But
Oh,
but
well,
Kevin,
thank
I
you.
really appreciate you and knowing you're an entrepreneur, you're a working entrepreneur, and you took time out of your busy schedule to
Yes.
honor your commitment. That says a lot. If nothing else, I'm gonna be buying donuts and pushing this on the broadcast and put
Yes.
it on several different medias. So
Yeah.
by you doing that, you're gonna reap a harvest. How about that?
But if
Already. Already.
y'all in Atlanta, y'all got to come by and get some.
Oh, we
My
will. Oh
sister's in
my
Atlanta.
God. Yeah. And we're gonna
She's in
tell our
Florida.
family.
I'm in North Carolina. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we
So
got
you
family.
gotta help me make my revenue grow up a little bit so my bank can look like yours so I can get me one in North
No, I'm gonna tell you
Carolina.
something so funny. Debbie Morgan and Richard Lawson from Beauty and Black,
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
show, Tyler Perry show. But famous actors Debbie Morgan and Richard Lawson.
Awesome.
Debbie, it was her first time eating the donuts, and she called us. She had us overnight her donuts up in Baltimore.
Wow,
Awesome. Awesome. I
that's
gotta get these
great.
donuts. I have got to get these donuts.
Well,
I
again,
know
we
when we
appreciate you coming and honor your commitment, man. I know, and give a blessing. We're gonna pray for your brother to feel better,
yes,
Hey
we
man, I
and
definitely
give
will
him
appreciate
our
that.
do.
deepest regards in that respect. Because you said you come as a package deal. I know that.
Yeah. If
Thank you
somebody
so
mentioned
much.
my name, no, they have to say it twice, Alvin Cal.
Amen.
Awesome.
That's a
What
very good thing
I
too. That's
see.
humble right there.
I see Wood is
Oh,
showing some donuts. Wood, are you showing these donuts? These the Randy donuts.
yeah,
Time to
that's it.
make the
Ooh,
donuts.
ooh, look. Oh my God. Oh my God today.
They made fresh every day,
Wow.
Ooh,
every day.
pecans. Oh my God.
Kevin, they don't know you, man. I still don't think they scratched the surface, but you used to be in the pelt rally with people like Mike Mills with REM. You remember him?
Yeah, played with Mike. or
Oh,
REM.
thank you
Yeah.
so much, Woody, for showing those donuts. But we gotta go. I mean, we are so off time. But I have really enjoyed this time with you,
I did too.
Calvin. So I want you to know that, like Zach said, we will be running this over and over. We were telling our family that's in Atlanta and all our classmates. We did share it on Northeast High School. Facebook, I think we did. So we're
Oh,
gonna be
good.
pushing.
Yeah, that's Dexter.
We uh
He lost his internet
oh.
connection.
Okay. Well, Zach, thank you so much.
There,
Okay, there you go. So we're gonna keep running it and running it with Northeast High School so they can see what our classmates are really doing. Thank you so much, and thank you, my audience, for always being there for us. And we'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Bye bye.
but